Welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen. Today I'm going to be using some silkscreen transfers to create some high-end DIYs. So for this first one, it is actually a kit from Chalkateur, and I will link everything in the description box below for you guys if you want to check Chalkateur out, but they're my favorite thing to use for a craft all the time. So I am actually going to be in a craft show, or I'm going to be doing a craft show in a couple weeks, actually like a week and a half. And I figured I might as well put my Chalkateur to some good use and actually start selling some of my items. I am really nervous, so if you guys have any tips, let me know in the comments below. Anyways, this cute little Dear Santa, thank you for visiting our home tray, I think was one of the cutest kits that came out this year. I have had this for so long, and I was like, I've got to start using the transfers that I purchased. I purchased a lot, and I never show you guys because I know some people are just not interested, but honestly, get inspired if you want. So if you're not into Chalkateur, you can always make some stencils with Cricut, or you can always hop on Amazon and look for any sort of stencils. They will all work the same, but I mean, I love these. These are reusable. You just wash them and then you can use them over and over again, like up to 10 or 12 times, just depending on how you take care of them. So this is what it looks like when it's done, and then you just add the handles that it came with and you have a cute little tray. I plan on selling this at the craft show. I think this is absolutely adorable. I kind of want one for myself, so if it doesn't sell, I will definitely be keeping it. This next one, I'll be using these gingerbread houses. I think these are adorable. There's so many different ways that you can style these or stencil them in. I could have left them white and just used like really fun colors for this stencil that will be going on top of these. I love it because they are made perfectly for these surfaces. I decided to go in with the hazelnut chalk paint that is by Waverly to paint these. I just love the gingerbread house look. If you guys are not new to my channel, you already know I've done so many gingerbread videos this year. I'm obsessed with them, but I specifically did it because I wanted to decorate my hutch in gingerbread this year. And mission accomplished. I have that video linked. I'll have it down below if you guys want to check that out. So this is what the stencil looks like. You do have to cut them apart, and then they are sticky, so you do need a little fuzzing cloth for those. It's kind of like a microfiber cloth, and I'm sure if you didn't want to purchase the fuzzing cloth, if you choose to check out Chalkateur, you probably don't need it. I recommend it, but you could probably just use some sort of cloth or towel at home. All right, so I'm lining 3 of these up because they did kind of overlap. So I did want these to dry first, and then I will do the other stencils in a minute. I am using the bright white chalk paste. I have this color in stock 24/7. It is necessary. I use so much white chalk paste. I also use a ton of black chalk paste, and all you do is just kind of go over this with your squeegee. You can use as little or as much chalk paste as you want. If you get too much on there, you can just scrape it off and put it right back in the little container. So I know a lot of people will say that this is expensive, but the little jars or containers that you get, I think I want to say they're like $16 maybe, give or take. I have mine for months, and I can probably make like 30 projects, if not more, with just a tiny jar. It's insane how much you can actually get out of it. I go through more chalk paint than I actually do this paste. And then now I'm just going over the 3 of these, and then you do want to make sure that you take these off fairly quickly so the paint does not dry underneath. They'll kind of start pulling that paint up. But these are adorable. They are everything that I thought they would be and just a little bit more. And I will definitely be keeping these, though I do not have any room in my hutch for these. I might move some things around so I can use them there, but I do have a spot for them in my home, and these just turned out absolutely precious. They look like little cookies. I love these. You could add any sort of decor you wanted. You could glue stuff to these. You could add peppermints or candy or whatever you wanted, but I just really like this look. I think they are perfect.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Next few, I'll be using the same surface. Chalkator has amazing surfaces. These ones are so pretty, but the best part is if you want to change this up. So if you purchase this surface, and it does have a little stand. I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's completely done. You can actually take off the transfers on these and reuse it multiple times. So you can just spray some water down, get your little scraper out, and the paste will come right off, and you can reuse these as many times as you want. I will be selling these also in the craft show. So I kind of made duplicates of the same ones, but you can use any color you want, and I think that's what makes it so fun because you can customize these to your liking. I love this little winter cheer sold here. I think this is the cutest little thing, and I love these chalkboards because they are also double-sided, so you can actually do two different DIYs, or if you wanted to gift this to somebody, you can just flip it over. It'll be good for fall if you want to do it for Valentine's Day or just for everyday decor. That's what I usually put up after Christmas, is everyday decor. I loved this Christmas time transfer as well. I just want to show you guys some different things that you can do, and like I said, you can use these multiple times. I use the same transfer, I want to say 6 or 7 times, and it's still doing great. This is the back side, and these are about a 5x7 transfer, and I thought I would do a fall decor on the back side. So if I was keeping this, I would have threw some farmhouse decor on the back of this, or a farmhouse stencil, but since hopefully I sell this, we decided to add some fall, so then you can kind of keep it out for months at a time, probably like August through January, August through September, whenever anyone takes their tree down. Actually, that's the question now. When do you guys take your Christmas tree down? Do you wait until after the new year? Do you take it down after Christmas? I take mine down seconds after all of the Christmas presents are opening. Everyone is done eating. The tree comes down that night. Next one is also a double-sided sign. So I already did the little Santa one. I have had that in many videos. People have asked, and it is a Chalkator silkscreen transfer. I decided to flip it over and make some good use out of this double-sided sign. These are such high quality. They're so pretty, and you'll see how I decorated these later on. This one I'm thinking I'm gonna have to keep because it looks so cute with my Christmas decor. So this transfer, I want to say I picked it up last year. They always have a lot of similar ones, if not some of the same ones kind of come back every single year. Or after the Christmas holiday, you can check out like a ton of sales and clearances. Black Friday and like Cyber Monday, they had some amazing deals, and they still do right now. They have a lot of items under $10, which I think is an amazing deal. I've been selling Chalkator for, I want to say 3 years. I wouldn't say selling it, but I always have a link in the description box. So I don't really I sell it, but I don't sell it. I'd never make you buy something that you didn't want to, or that was too much money. I think that's kind of silly. But I mean, I do make a commission when you do purchase from my link. But I really go for when they have amazing deals. And also the reason why I sign up for Chalkator is because I get 40% off everything I purchase. So everything is always 40% off. Plus I still get the sale items, so it's even cheaper. It's amazing. Like that's, and even if you want to sign up just to get the 40% off, you can also do that. You don't have to pay full price. You can sign up as a designer. I think it's still $10 to sign up. I know when I signed up, it was like $130. Now it's just a lot cheaper. So anyways, this is what this looks like when it is finished. So you got the front side and you have the back side, or vice versa, whatever, the front side, back side. But I think this is so pretty. Stick of Christmas, this one is so cute. I actually think this would be a great gift idea. So if you have a coffee lover, I don't drink coffee, so these don't really, they're not appealing to me, but when I see them, I'm like, man, I wish I drank coffee because the decor is so cute. This is just a really great gift idea too. So I love giving out Chocolatier gifts because the surfaces are high quality, they're high end, and people will have them for a very long time. And I just usually use a heat setting. You can use a heat gun or a hair dryer to set the paste, and that is what I do, and it's not going to come off until you spray and scrub it down. So anyways, this one is just a really cute gift idea. For this one, I kind of went out of the box and out of my comfort zone and went with some color. That colorful stuff is like a thing during Christmas, like the pinks and the, like, I guess it's like a vintage, I suppose. I mean, I don't ever remember my grandma. I know she had some really old antique ornaments, and she still does, but I don't ever remember her house being like a vintage style. Like, even when I see pictures from before I was born, like, it wasn't colorful. Christmas was not super colorful. It was just like normal green and normal red. I don't know where that came from. So if you guys have any idea, let me know in the comments below. So anyways, I decided to use these cute little tree surfaces. So I love now that they have surfaces like this, like little shapes that match the transfer. I think they're so cute. I don't use these very often, but when I do, I'm like, these are so adorable. I love these. I decided to go with like this pink color. I'll link the colors, or I'll just let you guys know the colors in the description box below if you guys are interested in any of these. If not, I kind of feel like it's a waste of time to link everything if nobody is interested. But I know this color is eucalyptus, and then I'm also using a forest green color, and I think the yellow is like called bumblebee. I don't know. There's not a ton of greens and a ton of yellows and a ton of pinks on their site, so it's kind of, you know, there you go. But this is fun. I think this is such a relaxing craft. I do a ton of this off camera, and it's kind of just fun to be able to bring it to life and actually have it on camera to show you guys. And like I said, I know a ton of people are interested, but this is honestly my favorite crafting to do ever. I do this with my mom. My youngest daughter loves to do this as well because it is kind of, it's very easy. It's also very easy to mess up sometimes, and it's also very easy at the same time. I don't think that makes any kind of sense, but my 7-year-old daughter is like a natural at this. And now I'm just peeling these back, and I think these are so pretty. So I decided to use this thrifted sign. I sand this down over the spring or summer and have yet to use it. I was going to stain it, but I could not get the cracks to sand it all. It was so tough. So I knew I was going to eventually have to paint it. So I did paint it in the white chalk paint. And fun story, actually it's not a fun story, it's an awful story. I actually just found my white chalk paint spilled in front of the heater. So I had to scrape the paint off of my floor today. Yeah, today, I'm actually doing the voiceover today, and the video will be out today. So what is today? November 29th? November 30th? November 29th. It will be out today. So you're going to know that I had to scrape paint up off the floor today. All right, so I went back in with this transfer and used the same colors for these trees. Now I'm going to end up hot gluing those cute little tree surfaces to the top of this, but I wasn't sure if I was going to glue correctly. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I had to do this over again. I probably didn't have to, but I thought that I really just liked the way they looked, and I wanted the trees to be like a good distance apart. I don't know what my thinking was. Also, after I did this craft, I realized I don't love color. So if you love color and you like this, I am so happy you do. This just really, I feel like I should have done all the trees green and just left it very Christmassy. I could have done some red ones, and I think I would have loved it. I just wanted to try something different. I do have more of these little treat surfaces or little shapes, so I think I will probably go back and do something different with mine. Merry and Bright, another transfer. I love, though, the ones that come with like 4 or 5 transfers, because I feel like you're getting like your bang for your buck type thing. And this one says Merry and Bright, so I decided to go in with the same colors. That green is called Forest. It came out during the fall time, but I think it is so pretty for Christmas. I use it all the time for Christmas. And then I decided to go in with that pink just one more time. I don't use pink often, just around Easter, because Easter is always fun with the fun colors, like the yellow, the pink, the purple. I don't know. We'll go into that later because it's Christmas right now. But that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed these. I love these as decor. I love these if you want to make them for a craft show. And I like them even more if you want to gift them. I will definitely be gifting a ton of these items for Christmas. But you guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, consider sticking around and subscribing. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.